Welcome to our today's topic on video marketing. How to tell a good video story, part 2. From this video, dropshipper could learn 3 points of storytelling on video marketing. Part 2. Are there any suspense in your plot? Part 3. Did your emotion affect user? Part 4. Did you do enough details? I'm William Zhang, founder and owner of RZ Dropship, and a dropship supplier and partner makes branded dropshipping easy. It's my pleasure to grow up together with dropshipper on how to better improve the productivity of marketing. So subscribe our channel if you're interested too. Part 2. Suspense in plot. All good stories should have suspense that can grasp the user's attention. What is the essence of a suspense? In fact, it's an obvious conflict, a strong contrast, and a huge turning point. This is a key element of a whole story. The reason why a user likes to read this story is because he's looking forward to solving it step by step, to obtain the substance, to resolve a certain conflict, to understand a certain contrast, to accept a certain transition. For example, the short video produced by one influencer is very close to life and closer to user. It has so far captured more than 4,000 characters who live in the world and carry stories all kind of destiny. This influencer also uses short video to link public welfare and successfully produced and broadcast more than 400 public welfare short films, such as Children on the Ladder. It has been reposted more than 100 times by the central media. I have watched hundreds of short video stories of this influencer. This reason why this story can leave me deeply impression is because every story has a certain suspense, which leads to me click and watch on. How do children climb the cliff every day, and how do they do without safety protection measures finish the journey to and from the school in the environment? How did a darling friend with a mental disability perform car wash service for normal people with difficulty and joy? These are all suspense. These short video stories are in sharp contrast with the things that we take for granted. They seem to happen around us, but we really pay attention to them. The message or values make us rethink certain issues. Find a certain contrast, find a certain conflict, and form a certain suspense. The third party has increased its appeal, but because a story is a metaphor for life, and the story is a container for emotions, I need to know that every event and every dynamic in the story means that the life situation of the character has changed. When we pay attention to the suspense in the other people's stories, we are actually looking at the conflicts in our own lives. Specifically, this suspense and conflict can be more embodied in our forms in short videos. 1. Conflicts and turning point in the plot. For example, the development of a situation has far exceeded the expectation of users. The relationship between the character changes from good to bad or from bad to good. And the rhythm of life is out of the predetermined track. 2. Conflict and the reconciliation of viewpoints. For example, the starting point of a view, basic concept and behavior of parents and children, the original family, or raising children, or supporting all the elderly, etc. Very big difference and contradiction. 3. Visual conflict and impression, such as handsome men and beauties who are much taller than ordinary people. The image contrast before and after the haircut of a wonder master, the visual impact of clothing in style and tone, etc. 4. Conflict and surprise in the ending. For example, many short video stories will continue to pave the way in front. And expected package will be shaken out of the end, so that you get an unexpected surprise. In fact, all stories are made up of one or series of events. Each of us in the life are and of individual. Every life event means change, such as small promotion, high school entrance examination, college entrance examination, university graduation, marriage, and childbirth. However, all users who watch your short video do not want to see a dull story. They hope that the storyteller can take them on an exciting roller coaster. Part 3. Did your emotion infect users? Whether in the real community or in the current mobile internet environment, distinct, strong, contagious emotions are social stimulant, which can open the heart of user, promote comment and exchanges between users, and guide user to forward and share content that carry these emotions. What kind of emotions are more likely to infect users or cause users emotion resonance? I think there are roughly 6 types of emotional points. 1. Love. A story that makes user laugh must be good story. Many funny anchor accounts are very popular. And their story are also deeply loved by users. In fast-paced urban life, users need story like to make him smile, knowingly smile, laugh, and laugh until his stomach hurts. 2. There are slots. You can design some content in your story that will cause users to complain, whether it is a protagonist haircut or the unreasonable plot jump, etc. Complaining represents the user's sense of participation. He can complain about his boss, colleagues, or girlfriend because he agrees with your story, or he can complain about some social phenomena he has observed because he does not agree with your value. 3. Tears. The content that makes the user burst into tears is the content that is really distracting. The creator's production is very mindful, and the user's watching is mindful. For example, sorry. For example, a 4-minute short video hide and seek of a life produced by an insurance company in Taiwan once watched countless children crying. Many times when I play this short video to students, I couldn't help but tear down my nose. In the video, the father who was sick and about to die recorded a video for his young daughter in front of the camera. Dad played the hide and seek with you so many times, and you found out every time, but this time Dad decided to hide for a long time. So don't rush to find me. Wait until you find eating 10 times birthday cakes. After that, you ask mom again, where's Dad hiding? Okay? Dad wants to ask you one thing. Please take good care of your mother and see if you do better than Dad before. Dad thought this time we have to play hide and seek for so long. Sometimes your mother can't see Dad, so she will cry secretly. It is a fool to cry secretly. Even if the game is lost, if mother cries secretly, you have to laugh funny. Otherwise, after losing the game, she will definitely cry harder. Now the game is about to begin. Remember, dads love you so much. Really love you so much. Dad didn't leave you, but just hide in our house. Are you ready? This game has started. 4. Angry Pond. On YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and other platform content or readings that arouse public outrage are also easy to cause emotional contaction and sharing among users. Why? Because such content inspires a sense of justice and fairness in everyone's hearts. Everyone is using this content to express social ideas and social expectation. 5. Hotspot. A hot topic is a focus topic that users pay very much attention to within a certain period of time, and such a topic usually have their own traffic. However, in the process of following hotspot and robbing hotspots, one must avoid a misunderstanding of hotspot for hotspot and traffic for traffic. This approach is tantamount to drink poison to quench thirst and self-destruct future. 6. Contention. The current society is a society with diversity cultures and diversified values. When different groups treat different phenomena, in the sense of value will be completely different, or even stronger dispute will arise. Controversial video content is easy to attract attention, but at the same time pay attention to the sensitivity of these points of contention, and don't wander on the edge of the red line of social nerves. Otherwise, it's very possible to accidentally hurt yourself. Part 1. Did you do enough details? In addition to characters, suspense, and emotional experience, a good video story must pay attention to many details. For example, do you use the landscape mode or the portrait mode? The advantage of a vertical filming has the advantage of a vertical screen, but deciding which mode to use, you can perform A/B tests according to your content type to see which method users prefer. For another example, does your music match your video? Appropriate music can be rendered for a certain atmosphere you want. Nostalgic content is better not to use fast-paced music. And happy video should avoid smooth, soothing music as much as possible. Another example is to maximize the recognizability of your story so that user can see the visual and eyes light up. You can also use narration or watermarking to let user remember your nickname, logo, and other label seen. Also, it's important to maintain positive energy. Don't move. Just like some self-media tell stories that make user feel frustrated or desperate. After all, everyone's heart is essentially sunny and good. Poisonous chicken soup cannot lead, shape, and inspire people. In addition, there are a variety of small details from the actor's speech speed to the letter subtitle, from the rhythm of the content to the purpose of the character, from the implantation of a product to the landing page after the user click, etc. These small details may all affect your story and consumption conversion after user read your story. These details make a difference. In conclusion, yes, there should be suspense in your plot. 2. Yes, your emotion need to infect user. 3. Yes, you need to do enough details. Do you agree, or what would you better propose? So, subscribe our channel, like, share, comment, and click the bell if you like. Contact below if you need dropship supply services or dropshipping agent services. See you soon next topic on video marketing.